Abi, okay. And now there is story. If it is true, ordinary 60 million. If it is true, ordinary 50 million. So what would happen if you gave the wealth of the whole of Nigeria to him? If this story is true. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So in this video I want to share with you guys this video I came across on Facebook about the Nedu Wazabia and the story about the 60 million naira alleged fraud, right? I'll let you guys listen to this.
60 million naira, that is how much money Chinedu and Emmanuel, better known as Nedu Wazabia, allegedly scammed from an NGO. Just when we thought all the controversies surrounding him were dying down, more disturbing revelations are surfacing. At this time, it isn't just social media drama. It is a full-blown scandal involving charity fraud. Now, here's what happened, allegedly. Nedu partnered with a group of UK-based Nigerians who were trying to establish an NGO that offered scholarships through the Metropolitan School of Business in the UK. The plan? To help Nigerian students access quality education abroad. It was a noble idea. The organizers needed publicity, and Nedu, being a well-known media personality, volunteered to be the face of the NGO. And to push the campaign, he suggested a massive charity gala in Nigeria, an event that will attract wealthy donors, raise awareness, and ultimately help students get scholarship. Well, here's where things started looking shady. Nedu took charge of the advertising and PR efforts, presenting a budget of 60 million naira. According to him, the money will cover the following items: 20 billboards across major cities, influencer promotions on social media, advertisements on top blogs like Linda Ikeji, digital marketing on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, event planning, including venue, drinks, and entertainment. It sounded like a solid plan. And the NGO organizers agreed and made payments to him in installments. First, they gave him 4 million, then 9.8 million, and eventually the whole 60 million. But here's the problem. None of the promised publicity actually happened. There were no billboards, no influencer campaigns, no major media coverage. The event did eventually happen, but it was far from the grand affair Nedu had promised. Instead of raising money for the scholarship, the funds were mysteriously funneled into an account that had nothing to do with the NGO. Rather than using the official Metropolitan School of Business account, Nedu reportedly created a separate personal account and directed all charity donations there. And the worst part, the over 600 students had already applied for the scholarship, only to realize that there were no scholarship at all. After the event, the NGO organizers started asking questions. Where were the billboards? Why weren't there any blog posts? Why didn't the campaign shake Nigeria as promised? And most importantly, where was their money? Calls to Nedu and his management team were ignored, and apparently they just kept making excuses. Yet, the fraudulent scholarship post remained pinned on his post, like tricking more people into believing that the program was still active. At this point, the NGO had no choice but to shut down the scholarship portal. Over 600 hopeful students were left stranded with no idea that they had just fallen victim to scam. Now, the sponsors are not taking things lightly. They are filing petition, and the case is being taken to the appropriate authorities. Nedu will have to explain himself and explain where the 60 million naira went. And if he truly intended to help, why did he create a separate account for donations? And where are the proofs of any advertisement that was ever done? But yeah, Nedu has a lot of explaining to do. So what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. I'll see you guys next time. This is your girl, Blessing, the husband hunter.
Yeah. So I saw this video on Facebook. 60 million, and the caption and everything caught my attention, and I checked out this lady's video, husband hunter on Facebook, right? And she narrated it, and I want to come here and say what I would say is my experience that I think a lot of people may not be aware of. Okay, my personal experience that I would say I think a lot of people are not aware of. To start with, let's not forget, It's allegedly. Okay, first thing first, let me say this. When I say my personal experience, a lot of you know I shared my story of moving back to Nigeria and all of that, and a lot of you have seen me do videos with elderly people, and I don't know how to explain, but I have soft spot for, you know, the elderly. You know, a lot of you may have seen signs of it, and a lot of you have come across my videos about the elderly and stuff like that. And through my channel, a lot of you have been blessing to elderly people that I have featured on my channel. A lot of you know Mama Africa and, you know, all of that, you know, and people, you know, I've made videos in which I presented elderly people and gave opportunity for people to be a blessing. And if you notice, whenever I've ever done video, even the elderly or whoever, you don't see me saying, give the money to me, let me give to them. I typically put their bank details there for you guys to do it directly. Their phone numbers, you can contact them directly. And even a case, there was even one case where, you know, it was kind of like, oh, like collect and give me kind of a situation. I did it once, I didn't like it. I don't even want to get involved. You now send money, I wanna put somebody in charge, and then I'll tell the person, give back to me information about, you know, and I'm waiting for that person to tell me how much was collected. And then I like direct. If you have noticed, every single time that I have done donations for somebody, it's always direct collection. And I don't like playing middleman. I like people gonna get the blessings, get it directly. There's actually a video I'm gonna post I've not posted, and that's the one man I want people to bless. This is an elderly man that sells ice cream on the streets. I really hope when I post that video, you know, guys, I struggle with editing videos these days, honestly. The motivation is not there, but I want to post this man. I'm hoping that we'll be able to take this elderly man off the street. He still sells ice cream. Okay, let me not go into that, right? Okay. Now, when some people now reached out to me and said, oh, Summer, we've seen what you do for elderly people. Why don't you start an NGO? Why don't you start a nursing home, a respite center, whatever? We will donate, we will contribute, we will, you know, help raise the funds, we will do this. I'm telling you guys, I was shocked. When I say shocked, I know that Nigerians are generous. I've never seen this magnitude of generosity. So when I'm hearing 60 million for this Nedu Wazabia story where they talk, so when I hear it, doesn't even surprise me. People are ready to throw money to me to open a nursing home. They say you're very good with the elderly. A nursing home, a respite center, something for the elderly. They are ready to throw this money to me. Don't forget that, one, it's coming from their generosity, generous hearts, right? Secondly, trust. They trust me that I will not steal that money. Right? Another one is that desire to see something done for the elderly. You understand? Is it easy for somebody like me to abuse that? It is very, very easy. Very, very easy. Something I always announce in my videos is the fact that I do a weight loss program. I shared my weight loss secret. Basically, let me say for those of you that have not heard about it. So basically, I shared the story of moving back to Nigeria. And in the process, I gained a lot of weight. And then, you know, it's so much going on. I just came back. I kind of changed my routine. There was just so much going on. Gained a lot of weight. I worked on it and I lost all the weight. And somebody left a comment and on one of my videos and said, that Nigeria has really shown some shaggy. Look at how skinny, or whatever way they phrase it. And I said, no, Nigeria did not do this to me. In short, Nigeria did the opposite to me. I gained a lot of weight. And I said, this is intentional weight loss. And I said, if you knew what I did to lose this weight, you'll be paying me to teach you. And people were contacting me, Summer, please teach me. And that was how I created my weight loss program. And to date, it has been, I'm not gonna lie, it has blown my mind. And since then, I've lost the weight and I've kept it off. And I have a weight loss program in case you're coming across this and you want to sign up. I'm going to put the link in the description box and in the comment section. And if you want to Google it, it's summerhealthyweightloss.com, because it's not just about losing weight, but losing it in a healthy way. It's important. Be careful. I've been saying it. I've been doing this disclaimer. If you're breastfeeding, you have diabetes, or you're pregnant, if you do not have the discipline to stop when you reach the ideal weight, please do not do it, because you're going to lose too much weight. If you look at me, you can see that I'm not losing too much. I'm losing enough. I told you guys, you get to the point whereby you become so in charge that you are trying to balance it, that you don't lose too much, and you don't get, like, your role becomes about balancing it, that it doesn't go too low or doesn't go up. So I'm at a point whereby I'm trying to balance it. I know where I want to stay, and I try not to go, because being overweight is unhealthy, and being underweight is also unhealthy. So I always do this disclaimer: don't join if you don't have the discipline to stop when you achieve your ideal weight. So I use that word healthy because it's important to lose weight in a healthy way. You don't have to starve, you don't have to go to the gym. It will blow your mind. So it's summerhealthyweightloss.com. That is my website. Because people that are giving it, typically, if they come and there's a nursing home and I'm really running this nursing home, they'll be satisfied. They won't ask me for where is the 5 naira, where is the 10 naira. What they will look at is, it's there. There's a nursing home standing. And if I am corrupt, I can set it up without even being involved. I just put people in charge and just be collecting the money and be using small money to buy gari, to make them a bar and okra soup, and just, you know what I mean? And do the bare minimum. Do the bare minimum and keep all the money. When I'm talking about my personal experience, because when some people hear it, like, 60 million, she said that thing not true. She said not true, no be lie, they lie. I am telling you, this is my personal experience. There are a lot of Nigerians that are very generous. I shared the video of Mama Africa here. I made a video, Mama Africa, and people donated. This elderly woman said, a widow, she said that she was able to pay off all her debts. She's now debt-free just by me sitting here to make a video. And people reached out to her and blessed her. And whatever debts she said she had, she said they were all cleared. I shared here how somebody said they were going to put her on a monthly salary. They never met her before. Nigerians can be very generous. A lot of Nigerians abroad are very generous. You understand? So when I hear 60 million, it doesn't surprise me at all. It does not surprise me. Something else I want to speak about is, let's not forget, Nedu Wazabia is allegedly. But I want to say something that I have noticed as a Nigerian that came back to Nigeria. A lot of social media, let me call them social media celebrities. How do I phrase it? A social media celebrity. Whatever, I don't know what term to use to, on-air personalities, whatever you want to call them. But I'm saying social media personality because celebrities, because rishi, they are content creators. There are a lot of it. What I have come to notice is human beings are double. Sorry, too different. I want to start laughing already. Human beings, what you see them like on social media and what they are in real life, there is a difference. Some of these people, if you know them in real life, you will be shocked. Like, you? You see me, I'm not coming to say I'm a saint though. You see the way I am here. The way you see me laugh is the way I laugh in my real life. The way I don't know how to fake. I don't know how to pretend. I don't know. But I'm telling you guys, if you see some Nigerians, Tinubu, they learn work. Like, Tinubu is a saint in comparison to a lot of Nigerians that you're watching on social media, on TV, whatever you could call them. When I say Tinubu is a saint, he is an angel in comparison to them. In Nigerian, we have the tiniest, what are we? Okay, let me speak for myself. Content creator, YouTuber, Facebooker, Instagrammer. Let's not forget, all it takes is to put the camera in front of your face. You have become kini. So that when I see people on the road and they shout, "Oh my God, Summer!" How does they look there like, say, me? Like, I'm not joking. When people see me, the other day now, I went to, where did I go? I went to file my nails. A lot of you know I don't do nail polish anymore. I do this natural nail. It's made of plants, right? It's plant-based nail polish. I always go to, sometimes, it's to pamper yourself. I go to get my nails filed. Even if I go to a manicure or whatever, I can scrub and rub my hand and do all those things that we enjoy getting done, massages, whatever. I always file my nails, but I still go and I put on my natural nail polish. A lot of you have asked me you want to buy. My biggest problem with this thing is the postage. To sell it is not the problem. But when I calculate how much it costs to post, I will put phone number here. Ask me. Let me see. If you can suggest to me how I can post to you, let me know. So is a natural. Let me not go into that. I'm going to derail. Okay. Now, I went to do my nails the other day. I went to file my nails and I met a subscriber. Ah, she was so lovely. Oh my God, so much. She was so happy. And I'm happy to meet her. Like, let me tell you guys, I love love. I absolutely love love. In a world full of wickedness and hate and fights and drama and saga, when you see love, enjoy it, embrace it. You understand? Anyways, oh, somebody is, I always walk away from it saying, I'm just somebody that's putting video on YouTube. I don't look myself past like that. But it's very easy. Maybe in our old age or I don't know. But it's very easy for somebody to begin to feel like I pass everybody. Feel above, feel superior. Give a Nigerian a tiny position of power. When I say tiny, they begin to act like gods. Begin to abuse the love that they get from people out there. That's why I keep saying that if a lot of Nigerians were Tinubu, in short, if they were Tinubu, Nigeria, as in what they would do, if you give Nigerians the opportunity. Now, allegedly, Nedu Wazabia was given 60 million. Allegations. Allegedly. Okay. And now there is story. If it is true, ordinary 60 million. If it is true, ordinary 50 million. So what would happen if you gave the wealth of the whole of Nigeria to him? If this story is true, what does that tell you? What does that tell you? You understand? So when I hear these stories, it breaks my heart, because if you hear the story, it's such a beautiful thing. NGO, sponsorship, scholarship. It sounds so positive. Go to Western society and see how charity organizations are changing lives. I remember when I was in nursing school, I collected, when my school fees would be like 9,000. There's this charity organization, I think it's St. Vincent de Paul. They would interview you, everything. They would dash. I remember once or twice they gave me 1,000 out of 9,000 school fees, because then I didn't have my citizenship. So I had to pay the full fees, as it was an international student or whatever. My fees were high. They dashed me 1,000. I think about twice I benefited from that 1,000. Think about it. My school fees is 9,000, and they dashed me 1,000. It remained 8,000. So this is how Western society, this is how they are able to lift people out of poverty. And the Nigerians that have tasted abroad and see how it works are trying to bring it in to bless people on ground. Their fellow Nigerians allegedly put sand inside. It's sad. When I say it breaks my heart, because I'm imagining who would have benefited from it and how they ended up not benefiting because of story. Isn't it just sad? I'm planning not to make my videos too long, guys, because I find that when it's long, that's how I would. If you know how many videos I've filmed, I dump them, I never edit, I never upload, wasted. So I'm going to try and be keeping my videos as short as possible, so that to edit it, I will not be too put off when it comes to editing it. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys, this story, in case you haven't heard about it, and then to talk about my personal experience, to prove to you that it is true. For those that are doubting that how can it be NGO 60 million, it is true. I have experienced Nigerians coming towards me to say, here, if you start it, I'm going to bring this, I'm going to bring that, we're going to contribute to make it work. You understand? My personal experience, that it is true that Nigerians are can be very generous And then to speak about the fact that I don't know. So I look Nigeria. Where would the solution come from? Where would the solution come from when we, you know, for the better Nigeria we're looking for? When people get opportunity to be a blessing, they choose not to be. You understand? There's so many stories I may end up sharing, but I'm telling you guys, trust me, I have seen. No, let me not go into. There's no point. Let me not go into all of that. But I can tell you that. Don't allow social media. Don't allow what you see on social media. A lot of people you see on social media, wait until you meet them. Or you not even meet them, get to interact with them. Get a feel of who they really are out of social media when the camera, you know, is not there. Anyways, I wanted to quickly share that with you guys. I don't know what your opinions are about that. As always, whatever your opinions are about it, please leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. But oh, for those that may say, oh, Summer, why don't you start the nursing home? Why don't you? I know they stay one place. Those that are saying, oh, so those that may say, why don't you start the nursing home? That the problem is, if I want to do such a thing, I want to run it by myself. Of course, I have people working under me, but I want to be there. I will want to be there to supervise, to be sure it's done correctly. My hands are full. I have a lot of things that I'm into. A lot of you know I have a shortlet. Oh, by the way, you're coming across this and you don't know, I have shortlets in Okwebi, in Ikeja, and we're close to the airport, and we help with airport pickup as well, and in a very safe estate, 24/7 electricity, 24/7 security. If you want to book us, the phone number is on the screen. Anodam Shortlet is what we're called. Let me know if you forgot to mention that. So I have a lot on my plate. If you want to do something like this, if you want to do something in Nigeria and you want to do it well, you have to be on ground. If not, the standard will drop to the standard you cannot be proud of. You understand? And I don't want to come and lie and say I would do. And people don't. I know they stay one place. One day I'm here, another place. I travel a lot. So people don't realize, because things are not put out on social media. You will not understand. I travel a lot. I'm doing a lot of things. It's so much I don't even share on social media. I'm a businesswoman now. You know, I'm into a lot of things, like a lot of hustles. You know what I mean? So it's not something you just do like by the side. If I was free, I would have loved to do such a thing, but unfortunately I don't think I have enough free time to be able to monitor it properly. If anything changes tomorrow, I can call me and say it, but at this moment it's not something that I personally, you know, can do. Anyways, I saw that story I wanted to share with you guys. As always, whatever your opinions are, please leave them in the comment section below. With that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.